And I'm live. Hello. So, I was gonna take this off, but I was like, you know what? I love this like little vest thing. This is my favorite piece of clothing that I own. And my deck came in. I had to go pick that up. Oh wow! Why do I always be getting these long boxes? Oh, what's this? Oh, that's probably the what do you call it? Invoice. So yeah, I got my new deck. Ooh, kawaii! Wait, can y'all see that? Kawaii tarot. I wouldn't say I'm a weeb, but I do appreciate other cultures. I did take Japanese for a few years. Um, and on the first day, like, Ishikura Sensei was like, why are y'all taking Japanese, right? And I was like, don't say anime, don't say manga, don't say anything like that. And of course, there had to be the people that were like, oh, I want to watch anime without, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Without subtitles. What kind of, wow, this is like a whole set. Like, look at this. Can y'all even see this? Give it a second. There you go. Like, what? And like the book is in a sleeve and everything. They have a little sleeve for the book. But yeah, I'm not going to be on too long. I just wanted to come on for a second, use these real quick before I get back to work. I did not finish my assignment last night, unfortunately. But I made a lot of progress, so I'm going to finish that today. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to look at or see or do, but I'm going to do something. Hold up. Okay, so these are cups. I guess that's the 5 of cups coming out at the top of this one. And then here's the card back. They are really cute. Kawaii is Japanese for cute. 2 of candy canes. What is that? Hold on, wait. Page of cups. Oh, so they have sweets. Suckers and candy canes. Okay, I might. Oh, they're wands. Okay, all right. I was like, what? I was gonna say I might need the book for this because they got like candy canes and stuff. Like what? King. I guess I could show some of these. So like, here's the King of Wands. I really need to work on this lighting because this is not doing me any favors. Oh my goodness, this will be interesting. All right, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna just use these, and then I'm gonna pull one of these for the card today. But I saw these, and they weren't that expensive, so I was like, gotta get them. And then I saw some other decks that I actually wanted, but I was like, I mean, it's kawaii. I wish I kept up with Japanese, honestly. So here's the Fool. Okay, here are the majors. The Fool, the High Priestess. Oh, you can't even see them. There we go. Maybe I'll like turn this down or something. I don't know. But I had such an interesting dream last night. Or at least the part I remember. And then I had a weird dream like the night before last. I'm just like, what? And last night it was like I was home And I was going out to the car for something. So coins are still coins, nice. Coins are coins, cups are cups, wands are like suckers and candy canes. Where are the swords? Where are the swords? Hello? But yeah, I'm going outside. And at first, I guess it was nighttime because I looked up at the full moon. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous outside. And then there was a star beneath the full moon and another star. And then off to the side was like something else. And I was like, what is that? Like, because the moon was full. So it was like super bright. And I was like, it's not like, because at daytime, sometimes you'll see like the sun and then you'll see the moon. Sometimes you'll see the moon in the daytime, but it was nighttime. And so I'll pull out my phone to take a picture to be like, what is this? There's like a second moon. Hello? Um, and then on my phone, okay, here's the swords. The swords are swords. All right, nice. Um, I'm just like, what is happening? And then on my phone, it was like there were so many stars in the sky. And then I like put my phone down, and it's like the longer I stared at the sky, the more stars there were. And like they were like different colors. Like, I mean, a lot of them were white, like they're stars, right? But there were like some red ones, and I guess the red star would be like Mars. Um, and then like yellow ones, and then the sky just got like really beautiful. And I remember just thinking, I'm like, oh my gosh, because like I want to see a sky like that before I, it's on my bucket list to go somewhere where there's not a lot of light pollution and to like really like see stars in the sky and not just like, one or two stars here or there. But I remember in the dream, I was like, wow, I never thought I would see something this beautiful. And then, but I'm still like, what was that like second moon in the sky? What was all that about? I don't know. And then in my mind, I was like, is that Nibiru? Oh, okay. Let's see. Give me something. I just want to see what's the first card? First impression of this deck. Oof. Oh, wow. What? I'm shook. So I'm going to show y'all what the first card that came out was. On the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. I think this is a page 2.0. There we go. It took a second, but Page of Wands. Um, but the card that came out, I'll show y'all this first. This is the card that came out, right? So I was like, oh my gosh, it's justice, but it's actually temperance, which is interesting. Because like, why does it look like justice? Um, I mean, I guess it makes sense as far as like balancing, right? Because temperance is alchemical and it's very scientific, it's very measured. Um, to get one, it's like equivalent exchange, right? To get this much of one thing, you need this, you need that, you need this, a little bit of that in the proper proportions, in the proper measures, and then you get what you want. It can also speak to patience, right? Or situations that require more patience with strength and, oh, wow. Strength and the Eight of Cups coming out at the cut. And this is 88, which is interesting. Give it a second. Boom, there you go. You see it? Can you see it? Yeah. Oh, wait. There we go. All right. Well, without the shadow. So 2-8, strength and the Eight of Cups. That's interesting. Well, you know, be strong. Oof. I don't know if I like this anymore. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but show me something cute. Let's see. Oh, and these are small enough. Okay, so I'm gonna shut this live down here, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do the third decan of Pisces with these cards because they're small enough. Um, and then we'll see what the third decan is gonna bring us, right? So the significator is gonna be the Ten of Cups because 8, 9, 10 mutable cups, water, Pisces. Third decan, 10. Bottom of the deck before I leave is Strength again. This is a reminder to stay strong and to stay firm in what you believe. This is interesting because I know it's a lion. With the Nine of Cups right here, wish fulfillment. This is what we just came out of. Um, but it almost looks like a skull. Not really. But when it came out with the Eight of Cups, skull, death, transformation, it's finding the strength. And that's another thing I was going to talk about. I feel like it would be really easy for me to just like wallow right now and be like, oh my gosh, like, what was me? How did this happen? Why did this happen? But I know exactly why it happened, first of all. And so that's why I'm dressed up because I actually went out today. Um, and hey, there's the Nine of Pennies and the devil. Nine of Pentacles and the devil. I went out today because it's time to start looking for work. And so that's actually what I went to go do before I picked up these cards. That's why I've been like working on my assignment and like ultimately I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. And so everything else I've just been like surrendering. And it's been this near, I don't know, I feel like my emotions are kind of sort of like all over the place. And it's not that they're necessarily all over the place. It's just that like I feel like I have to consciously continue to surrender. And like whenever it gets too much, I'm like, oh, gotta surrender it. And that's what I've been doing. Hey, Corinda, I'm actually about to shut this one down, and then I'm going to come right back after I change the setup a little bit, and I'm going to do the last 10 days of Pisces season for the third decan of Pisces. So thank you for popping in really quick, but I'm going to do that really quick, and then after that, I'm going to change, and I'm going to finish this assignment today. Thank you. This is my favorite article of clothing. And it's a little bigger now because I lost a little bit of weight. But it's gorgeous. I wear it every single time I can. Every single opportunity I get, I wear this thing. And I wanted to wear a different shirt, but it is what it is. But actually I might change and then come back. Because thank you. I'm gonna ask you how you are when I come back, but I need a change. I just wanted to be like, I don't know, I did something today and yesterday. I've been doing stuff because I need to do stuff. And I'm talking to this lady, and you can tell that like she sees so many people or whatever. And it's the end of her work day. She's like, really, you gonna come in at like, but I've always found that like whenever I interact with people who aren't necessarily too pleasant at the jump, as long as I remain like lighthearted, it goes pretty well. And by the end of it, it went pretty well. And I don't know anything about her, but she's like cool. I don't know. Okay, all right. I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna be right back. And then yeah, I'm just gonna take this off because I have an undershirt on. But all right, I'll be right back.